All right, guys, welcome back. Hope everybody's having a beautiful day like myself. I just you got to see this view right now. I'm looking out this window. My goodness. Check that out. Just gorgeous out there. But anyway, it is Monday night, October 17th, something like that. And it got down to 28 degrees last night. And I've got a water line in here, and then I've also got a paint sprayer that's got water in it, and where is that thing? A pressure washer. Somewhere around here, right here. Pressure washer right over there. And so I was a little nervous about it freezing out here because I don't have the weather stripping on my garage doors yet. So like, if you look right through here, you can see that gap right there. That's letting all the cold air in. But it's not terrible. So I went and bought a thermometer just to see what the temperature is in here. So let's get that installed real quick. All right. So it's currently sitting right at, so there's 40, there's 50, 1, 2, 3. So it looks like it goes 40, 42, 46, or 42, 44, 46, 48, 50, 52, 54. So it's about 54, 56 degrees in here. And honestly, it's super comfortable. There's no wind. And it feels a heck of a lot warmer than it does outside, so that is great. My plan of attack for tonight is I want to get some girts over here in this area, because those girts have to go on first before these girts can go over, because that column in the corner is the same orientation as all of the columns across this wall right here. So you get all the girts on that wall first, and then these girts come over here. And I've been toenailing it, and it actually works pretty good. This was a detail I was kind of concerned with how I was going to do, or what I was going to do. But so I just take a nail. It's a little dark, but I toenail it on the top, and I also toenail it up underneath here. And that holds it. And so what I do is I hold my level right on the face of this bottom girt, and then I bring this one up to that level, to the face of it, wherever it's, plumb. And then I nail it in, and then I do the same thing here, and I'll do the same thing on up. So I do have an update on the garage doors. This weekend we thought that we were missing some struts. I ended up looking back at the order form, and it only calls for 2 struts per garage door on the 8-foot tall ones. So on that garage door back there, I've got 2 too many. And then on this garage door right here, I've got 2 too many, that's 4. This one I only put 2 on. And then that one calls for all 6 for some reason. I don't know why, since it's 12-foot tall, but they want 6 struts on that one, and then 2 on all the rest of the doors. So I wasn't shorted. I don't have to wait for anything, thank goodness. The only thing I do have to wait for is I had to special order black garage door molding, with the vinyl weather seal on it. So that should be coming in this weekend, and so by this weekend I should have everything kind of a lot better sealed off and insulated. And then once I get one of these garage doors functional, I'll be able to get my trailer out of here and pull the trucks in and out and all that kind of good stuff. So that's a goal hopefully we'll hit maybe this weekend or next weekend. I kind of want to get all the framing done over here first and kind of get this shop or the house living space framed up and ready to go. So let's get started on that.
So my wife Brandy and I get started by grabbing one of these 20-foot long 2x4s, and then we stick a level on it, and I throw once it's exactly where we want it, throw a couple of framing nails into it, and then see how we left it long there. I just come back with my circular saw and cut that to length, and then just keep continuing on doing the same thing. Every now and then Brandy helps me hold that. Here she is getting that next one up in the row there, cutting off, and just rinse and repeat. Pretty simple. And these are 24-inch on center spacing, so that you can put if you wanted to, hold on to that level there, Brandy, hold on. If you wanted to, you could run a sheet of plywood or a sheet of, in our case, drywall horizontally, and it would land right on the center.
So when the spray foam person, whoever you get to spray your spray foam, they're going to be spraying up into this corner, right? And these columns right here, this column and the column over to the left are in plane, because that's where, see, I got this board going, and this board comes over into this board. Well, if you want your girt to be sitting on so far onto this column, you sometimes run into issues like if there were a girt that lands right here, this might be a little too much foam, so you have to mosquito, got it. So you have to take your pry bar and scrape this foam off. So that's what I've been doing. We'll see. And then it's also kind of hard to measure and figure out where, because you got this big glob of spray foam here on the floor, or on that bottom girt. So here's 24, and the next one will be at 48. So I'll miss this big glob of spray foam right here, which is good. I won't have to mess with that. 24, 48, then 72 is right up here. So I might have to scrape a little bit off right there just to be able to nail one to it, but it shouldn't be bad. So there's 12 foot, and we might just go 12 foot 0 and a half, but 12 foot 1 would work. I just have to take out a little bit of foam, so that's pretty sweet. Big knot in it. Right there. That'll work right there. So I'm going to put one right in the middle. Right there. Put that sucker right there. There. And get one in it.
So it's pretty much rinse and repeat from here on out. Just grab a 2x4, cut it to length, get your 24-inch spacing, grab a scissor lift whenever you need it. And in this next clip you'll see me, I'm going to start on the 2x12 header that goes around, that'll carry the kind of the ceiling system for this living space over here. So I'm grabbing the scissor lift again, clearing off some of that foam that might make it build out, stick out just a little bit. And then I put up a couple of blocks to hold that 2x12 since I'm working by myself here. And once I get it into place, just throw a bunch of nails into it so that it can carry all the weight of the ceiling joists. Alright, so now that all the girts are up, I went and got a trailer load of lumber there. Got some treated. Got some 9-foot long sheets of OSB 7/16. I thought I'd try to use that. And then my dad came out and helped me clean up. And what our plan was is we wanted to kind of get the bottom plate laid down and laid out on for all the walls that we had planned for our floor plan, just to get a kind of a visualization and a sense of the scale of what it's going to be like living in the space. Had a neighbor stop by. There's Grandma Mary. She's got her sporting her Wickard Acres sweatshirt, and we had to break for lunch for a little bit, chat. But we originally wanted it to be a really small living space, but with the cost of everything, we knew that we were going to have to live in this space for a little bit longer than we wanted to. So we ended up making it a little bit bigger, and that was just to make it comfier for us as we live it. I know it's going to eat up into my shop space a little bit, but I'm still going to have plenty of room over there for all the wood projects that I have and storing all the toys that we get over the years. So I think it's going to be fine. So here my dad and I are getting everything laid out, reading off the plans, cutting that treated bottom plate, and really helping us get a sense of scale on how big everything's going to be.
Guys, what's up? Hope everybody's having a beautiful night. I just got the second garage door functional, and it is a smooth operator. Check them out. Two open. It feels good to have that second one working. So yeah, 2 garage doors down, guys. That feels pretty good. 2 more to go. 1 more is easy, that back one. Or one, it's not easy, but it's like these 2 that I've already done. It's this big one that I'm concerned with. It's gonna be kind of a bruiser. This big one over there. So I do have one thing left I gotta do. There's 2 sets of set screws on the pulley, and you can only get to 1 until it's functional. Now that it's functional, I need to put it up just a little bit and tighten that other one down. So let's get that finished up real quick. Oh. Get my Allen wrench. Let's get a little closer to the door. And, yep, it's this one actually. And I don't even need to open the door at all. I guess you guys don't want to see me probably. You would rather see me what I'm doing up here. So there's another set screw right here. Tighten that one down. Nice. Now let's go over to the other side. I wonder why this door is so much smoother. I just knew what I was doing when I put it together, probably. One, two, one more, just a little snug. All right, there she is, guys. I ended up putting 13 wines on this. So you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 right there. It called for 12 3/4, and they said you can go over by a couple or under by one or something like that. So whatever the manual said is what it did. I did read the manual. There's actually a really good video online too on doing these easy set torsion. So the easy set torsion, you usually have to, take your metal bars and you put them in these little holes and you wind your spring up like that. With the easy set torsion spring, you just hook a drill to it right here, and you put your drill in tighten mode, and it will tighten your spring for you. Pretty handy. I got these big warning stickers on them for flags for some reason, but yes, 2 garage doors functional, guys. That feels amazing. Amazing. Park this guy there. We can, that's a cross off the list item. Aw, man. All right, so my brother is talking about possibly coming this weekend and helping me frame. I've got a bunch of lumber coming on Thursday. $7,600 worth to be exact. It's 2x6s, 2x4s, and a bunch of 2x10s. Also 60 sheets of 1/2-inch plywood. So overpaid for the plywood a little bit, which kind of sucked. I could have got them at Menards for about 15, 16 bucks, but I ended up just ordering them from this place that I bought all the rest of the lumber from. And yeah, it was I overpaid for it. Like I showed you guys earlier, we got the NTI Trin and Store. Trin and Store. It's a 53-gallon indirect. It's the S50. I think that's going to do it for tonight. If you guys haven't hit that subscribe button, you should really think about doing it. I'd really appreciate it. Leave me a comment below on what you guys, on any feedback, negative feedback, positive feedback, it doesn't matter. Just leave a comment below. Tell me what you think. What else? That's about it. We'll see you on the next one.